dares enter the dice tray? Welcome to Grappler's Keep. And I need to apologize. I just realized it looks like my mic was off during all of that big intro. So I will reprise it by saying, apologizing, we're running a little bit late. It's been a busy day here and a busy week. Just got the card put together and everything. So we have things set and ready to go. We have pre-ordered 2K24, and we won't get that until we are doing this current PLE coming up, the Fiendish Stockade, our version of Hell in a Cell. And depending on how quickly we switch over will be highly dependent on how long it takes me to remake all 62 wrestlers in the system. But some nice things about it is I'm hoping if there's a guest referee function that's going to be built into it. And if that's the case, we might be able to create some incentives for subscribers and all that. Like say maybe tier 2 or tier 1, you get to be a manager for a wrestler. Tier 2, you get to be a manager for a tag team, and tier 3, you get to be a guest referee at the premium live events. We might do something like that if I can get the guest referee thing to work. That's going to be the primary thing with that. But I'm looking forward to that upgrade. It's going to be a little work getting everyone made up, and it may alter some of our intros and stuff like that. But hey, that's what happens. So before we get going on this week's matches, let's take a look at the news. All right. Looks like no news from last week. All right, so we will move on. In our matches here, we're going to have our rivalries all early. We got Thrill and Chill going up against Sister Cyber. Callius Lucidus will be going up against Rulem. Charduk Munka and Benvarde de Mustaine continue on with their rivalry, as well as Belle Sanders and Komona. In other matches, Warble will have her second defense of the Women's Hunter's Mark, and that'll be up against Annabelle Dukes. Novar Xanatrone will have his second defense of the Men's Hunter's Mark. That'll be against Killeran Sparkshard. Excuse me. We have a women's triple threat match with Desiree Bouveau against Annalith and Cheryl Aranoma. Excuse me. We have a men's triple threat match. We have Curtis the Pistol Powell going up against Vin Blasteem and Miney. And our main event tonight is going to be men's tag team action as our men's tag team champions, the Knights of the Realm. That would be our tag team known as the Paladins, Scandalon Obadias IV and Othniel going up against the Brotherhood of Cthulhu, Zebulon Banks and Lionel Hawks. So those are going to be the matches we have tonight. So let's head out to Diet Water Arena and get things started. So, it's going to be, we've got a change in the card here. It's going to be Charity Philpott going up against Varja. Varja is part of the women's tag team known as the Shield Maidens. Very competent wrestler. You saw her at the tail end of our intro theme. And special shout out and thanks to Epidemic Sound. They are the source of our theme music, not only for the pre-show on the streams in general, but also they are the source of the theme for Grappler's Keep and all of the different side effects that get triggered through follows and subs and gift subs and raids and all the like. That all comes from Epidemic Sound as well. So if you have sound needs, that's for a very nominal fee. You can use their stuff without having to worry about getting hit by royalties and DCMA charges and stuff like that. So make sure you take advantage of the fact and take care of Epidemic Sound. And now that we got that PSA out of the way, let's get on with our match here. We got Varja, the Shield Maiden, up against Charity Philpott out of the tag team Thrill and Chill. Let's head out to Diet Water Arena. Charity's making her way up to the ring, and she gets attacked from behind. Shiny, half of the women's tag team champion, Sister Cyber. They've got the rivalry going on, and she's attacking Charity before the match even begins against Varja. I don't think Varja's even come out for the match yet. We don't know. There she is. She's waiting in the ring. They chase Shiny off. The ref comes back in the ring and is going to wait to see if Charity's going to come in, and she does. And here goes the attack. Varja taking advantage early. Not a surprise there. Pulls her up and just slams straight down. Charity's back up on her feet. And Varja's going to just whip her across the way. Collision stops there. Big boot by Charity. She's going to go for a quick pin, but only a 1 count. Hey, Prax, good to see you here tonight as we're getting started. A little bit late, but getting going here. Big series of soccer kicks from Charity here. Now she's going to pose for the crowd as Varja gets back up and takes advantage with a big spear. Hooks the leg. They're both going for quick pins here. Only a 1 count, though. Still early in the match. Pulls her up by the neck once again, and a veal throw into the corner. Right now it's been mostly Varja. I think Charity's still attacking from recovering from that attack by Shiny. They both roll outside the ring. Charity to try to escape, and Varja goes right after. No short rest here. Big Northern Light suplex onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats outside the ring as the ref starts the 10 count. Wraps around from behind, picks her up, and just tosses her like a big sack of potatoes, and a big stomp right onto the triceps. And Charity has not been able to get much going here. And as soon as I say that, counters with a big jawbreaker. Goes right back after her, throws Varja back inside the ring. Takes her time a little bit, now comes in. Varja's ready. Big series of chops. Two big knee lifts. And Charity goes right back down. Not able to say anything. And now holding both arms as she stomps the air out of the lungs of Charity. Varja goes up top rope, but Charity goes right after her. Varja goes for the big tomahawk chop anyway, misses. Charity's too busy celebrating, take advantage, and Varja will take advantage up on the shoulder and drops right onto the ropes. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin, and 2 count. Varja thought she had it there. Charity still much waiting to get some offense going in this match. Quick whip into the corner. Shoulder blocks go nowhere. Wraps her up into a abdominal stretch. Trying to slow Charity down even more. Maybe get a submission win. But no, Charity's going to punch her way out. Goes up. Nice rolling head scissors to get free. And now comes in for another big boot. Catches Varja flush on the face, it looks like there. Charity waiting for a big forearm shot. Another big forearm shot. A third, and down goes Varja. Charity watching and waiting. Mocking her to come in. Varja does, and Charity's ready for her. Big forearm to the back, right to the kidneys it looked like. Puts her there over on the ropes. And Varja counters and flips her over the top rope onto the mats outside the ring. Grabs the leg, big stomp right on the hamstring. Just when Charity was getting some forward offense going here, Varja counters, and now they're countering each other. Ooh, hard into the wall. Varja is thrown there by Charity. Wraps her up. Puts her there on the wall, and another big Victorian boot. As the count continues, pulls her up. Whips her hard back inside the ring. And now Charity's going upstairs. Big elbow drop from the top. Flips her over, hooks the leg. This could do it. Nope, only a 2 count. Charity going right back at it. No showboating here. Pulls her up. Scoops her up, fireman's carry. And a big kick there, hooks the leg. Hits the steam valve, and that will do it. And a big win for Charity, despite being attacked earlier. And there's Shiny once again. Charity sees her. Shiny mocking her a bit, and she's going to go after her. The ref's trying to tell her to stay, make her stay back. They're still jawing, and Charity is still advancing. If the ref trying to convince her out of it. Now Shiny comes into the light, and now here comes the Donna Brooke, I guess. Here comes more security to try to break everything up. Shiny breaks through, and the ladies are going at it again. The security slowly getting control of this thing here. But it appears after that last matchup, there's no love lost between Thrill and Chill and the and Sister Cyber. That's gonna keep getting messier and messier. Now we have men's solo action here, as Rulem is going to be going up against Callius Lucidus. All started when Rulem felt that Callius was acting a bit spoiled and a bit feeling like he was entitled to things that he wanted, even though the technology to help repair his ship doesn't exist in our world yet. Rulem has been trying to tell him to get his head out of the clouds and maybe inventing some of that technology instead of expecting the current world to create it for him. And Callius didn't like that too much, and that's led to this rivalry we have going in the ring right now. And we will see them try to settle it some more here inside the ring. Looks like we're set and ready to go. There's the bell. Oh, Callius pushes Rulem into the ref, and the ref goes down. They exchange blows. Callius gets knocked outside the ring. There's no law in the land for a few moments here. It looks like Callius gets thrown down towards the wall. Rulem comes right after him, pulls him up, and powerbomb into the retaining wall. Big stomp onto the ankle. Rulem going right after Callius here. Grabs the leg. Stump puller straight down. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes and kicks here. Flings him over shoulder by an arm bar takedown, but flung him over the shoulder, showing sheer power. Callius blocks that one and now gets in a strike of his own. And a big faceplant straight down by Callius as he's trying to exact a little tit for tat here. Big series of strikes there. He backs up, getting out of Rulem's reach. Not a bad maneuver. The ref is back in as the count goes to 4. They're back in the ring. Callius whips Rulem into the ropes. Drops down. Shoulder block goes nowhere. Continues with the quick strikes and the faceplant once again. Hooks the leg for the pin. Might be a bit early. Yep, only a 1 count. Flips over the rope going for a suicide dive, and looks like he clipped Rulem enough to have an effect. I thought maybe he had missed him. Pulls him up to his feet. Rulem kicks his way free and throws Callius back into the retaining wall again. Rulem not afraid to go rough and tumble. Lets out a war cry there in the ring as the count goes to 3. Rulem trying to get out there, but the ref blocks him, and now he comes over to the other side, and now he's able to get to him. But Callius throws him right back inside. Thank you, Prax. Put a lot of work in. I'm hoping I can recreate everybody identically when the new system comes out in March. There's a big stomp there to the back. Twice there by Callius. Grabs the leg, wraps it around. Oh, and the slide right over, going after the knee there. Now he's going to celebrate a little bit as Rulem slowly gets to his feet. Big whip into the rope. Scoops him up. Big power slam straight down. Big arm strike. And now a big knee, and Callius goes down. Big knee drop. And Callius writhing now. Gets him with a quick rollover, but only a 1 count. Almost was able to steal one there. Rulem goes for the big forearm, but Callius blocks it, scoops him up. Big drop straight down. Hooks the leg. He hit him with the crash landing, but no, he's able to get out. That fisherman's buster didn't quite work. Big stomp to the face as Callius continues the assault, holds him up. Big stomp right on the arm, both feet. Another big stomp. Holds him up and pushes him right back down with the foot again. And another stomp on the arm, trying to take those weapons away from Rulem. Now going for the shoulder pull. Trying to slowly take weapons away from Rulem, it looks like. Now he stands over him with a taunt. Goes for stomp, but Rulem's back up, and here comes Rulem. Big forearm shot there. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops him, and another big power slam. Callius gets up. Rulem continues with the strikes. Nice! Hip toss reversal there by Callius. Pulls him up. Nice spinning power slam of his own. Hooks the leg. He calls that the orbital slam, and it worked pretty well. Rulem slowly pulling himself up on the apron outside the ring. Callius looking for his chance. Gets the forearm shot in, and another one. Gets a third. Rulem blocks that one. Gets one in of his own. Is now able to get back inside the ring. Callius whips him hard into the ropes. Shoulder block goes nowhere. Comes with the quick strikes, not wasting any time. Hooks him up. And hits him with the big knee there. Pulls him up. And now Rulem's going to whip Callius hard into the corner. Comes in with a big spear. Now has the boot probably on his chest, but can't see, the ref's in the way. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. He might be going for the dethroner. He's got him up. Nope, Callius is able to reverse out of it. Gets some strikes in, but then gets elbowed. Hard whip into the ropes. Running knee misses by Rulem. Callius catches himself on the ropes. Only be whipped hard in the corner again. And another big spear. Hits him with the comet. The boot on the chest again. Trying to slow Callius down. Take the wind out of his sails, literally. Massive stomp on the triceps. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Callius kicks out. Big knee drop. Callius pulling himself up with the ropes. Rulem comes in. Big clothesline. Knocks him right off the ropes and down onto the mats outside. Grabs the leg. Big stomp on the hamstring. Grabs the leg, and now a stump puller. Pulls Callius up to his feet. Quick kick gets Callius free. Throws him hard back inside the ring. Strikes a pose. When he could be taking advantage, maybe. Ruleman's back up on his feet. Callius is back in, and there's the clothesline. Callius gets right back up, swing and a miss. Big back body drop by Rulem. Scoops him up. Spine buster. And now looks like he wants to set up the comet. Callius slowly gets to his feet. And he launches it and nails it. Doesn't go for the pin. Flips him over. Knee breaker right into the mat. Callius rolls his way free. Scoops him up. Pendulum backbreaker. This one you thought Rulem had him put away. Callius comes right back in. Big clothesline. Another one. Big diving forearm shot into the ropes. Swing and a miss by Rulem. Another big clubbing clothesline by Callius. As he's getting some offense going here. Rulem slowly gets to his feet. Scoops him up. Flips over. Rulem was ready for whatever he had planned. Scoops him up. Military press slam straight down. Hooks the leg. But Callius kicks free. Wraps him up. Looks like he wants to go for the dethroner one more time. Has him up. And nails it. Hooks the leg. This could be it. And Rulam wins with the 3 count. Man, this one was back and forth all over the place. Callius gave as much as he took, but it wasn't quite enough, and Rulam once again gets the victory. All right, we've had some pretty good matches to start us off with here. Let's hope we'll see if the card keeps on going with it. Very good match there. 3.5 stars. And now, some more men's singles action here. As we have Benvarde de Mustaine, our original men's champion, the original Master Melee champion here, is going up against the current champion, Jarduk Bunka, who has formed his own entourage or faction that he calls the Triangle. It is himself, Lore Odubda, and Curtis the Pistol Powell, who you see in a match later on, as Jarduk is trying to rule the entire Grapplers Keep world. Jarduk's already in the ring, and here comes Ben, not wasting any time. Jarduk right over him now. Ben's got him down. Match hasn't even officially started yet as Jarduk goes for some ground and pound. Ref's trying to break him up to get an even start here. He's cautioning them both, and now there's the bell. And here we go. Ben wastes no time, scoops him for a bear hug right into a belly-to-belly suplex. Drop kick to the back of the head, it looks like. Pulls him up. And he's going to go for a big power bomb early. And is already hooking the leg. But only a 1 count, a little early. Non-title match, but Ben's going at this as if it were. Some ground and pound out of him. That shot got through for sure. Big stomp. Another stomp, this time on the arm. That stomp misses. Jarduk rolls out of the way, but then big shoulder block by the Dragonborn. And now goes for the ground and pound again. Now stomp to the gut to our Master Melee champion. Grabs him by the legs. I think he's going to go for another power bomb here. And he does. Ben's going right after Jarduk here. Doesn't have his entourage with him like he usually does. Has him up on the shoulders. Spins him around. He's going to powerbomb him outside the ring. Now he's going up top rope. He's going definitely high risk here as he waits for Jarduk to get inside the ring. Gets up. Big flying forearm. Goes for ground and pound. This time Jarduk reverses it and gets a few shots in. As Ben gets up, Jarduk helps him up the rest of the way. Throws Ben back inside the ring. Throws a salute. And now comes back in. Ben's ready for him. Hard whip into the ropes. Shoulder block doesn't go anywhere. Jarduk strikes in. Scoops him up. Sit out body slam there by Jarduk. Big stomp to the head now. As Jarduk tries to take control of the match. Grabs him by the arm and leg, pulling him away from the ropes. Works his way around. Big stomp to the back of the head. Looks like he wants to go for the re-entry into the ropes. And nails it. Looks like he drew blood on Ben. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Ben kicks out. Pulls him up. Ben blocked whatever plans he had there. Scoops him up. Another belly-to-belly slam. Pulls him up to his feet. Scoops him up. Nope, Jardik blocks it. Punch to the gut gets him out of that. Spins him up. And a brainbuster straight down. Almost like a Samoan driver there. Goes up top rope. Big leg drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Ben kicks out. Pulls him up. Swing and a miss on that attempt. Quick kick. Has him up. Looks like he's going to go for the retro rocket. He nails it. He's slow to get over him to the pin, though. Now he goes for it. Will that be enough to finish off the Dragonborn? No, Ben's able to kick out. Scoops him up. Belly to belly slam of his own, showing his own power. And now Ben rolls out. Jardik's got his eyes on him. He's going to go through. Suicide dive. Hits him with the body splash. Pulls him up to his feet. Big series of strikes. Now a big drop kick. Brings Ben down to the floor again. Jardik goes for a stomp. This time it misses. Ben's ready. Belly to belly suplex. Flipped him right up and over. Just barely missing the ring post. Now throws him hard into the wall. Now bangs his head into there like the turnbuckle. Big series of strikes. Jardik having no response. Big clubbing forearm there. Clotheslines him down. Another big strike. Wraps around. Scoops him up. Over the shoulder drop. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws him in. Ben's going to follow right after. Pulls Jardik up to his feet. Big clothesline. Swing and a miss by Jardik. Big back body drop. He's waiting for him to come in. Scoops him up. Spine buster straight down. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Jardik kicks free. Ben thought he had it there. He goes to the ropes. And hits the dragon dive. Hooks the leg. And Jardik somehow kicks out of that. Pulls himself out to the ring apron as Ben waits. Pulls himself up. And grabs him by the head. Pulls him to the ropes. And then clubs him straight down back inside the ring. Big stomp to the back of the head. Now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. Rolls away free. And a Luthez press, and it's Jardik's turn to grind and pound. Shows the four fingers again, swing and a miss. And hits with the big flying shoulder block. Goes for it again and hits it. Swing and a miss by Ben, scoops him up. Big slam, straight down. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. Will this finish off the Dragonborn? No, he kicks out. Jardik thought he had it there. Wraps him up. Goes up. Nice Hurricane Rana. Ben rolls out again. Jardik's waiting and maybe another suicide dive coming. Here comes. Hits it again. Ben didn't see it coming. As the count starts. Throws Ben back inside the ring. As Jardik's taking his time walking around. Ben's back up onto his feet. They hook up. Hard whip into the ropes. Shoulder block goes nowhere. Hard whip into the corner. Big spear and down goes Jardik. Big stomp. More stomps to the chest. Hitting him right below the gills and he's down. Slams the arm down. Ben's waiting for him to get up. Scoops him up. I think he's going to go for the Eldritch Slam. He hits it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Ben Demustaine gets the victory. And with that, as we hear from the commissioner's office, with that victory, Ben Varde Demustaine will face Jardik Munka in the Fiendish Stockade for the Master of Melee Championship belt. Will Ben be able to get back the belt that he held for too short of a time, at least in his opinion? A big victory for the Dragonborn Paladin. Definitely a fan favorite. As trying to stop Jarduk setting up his dictatorship here inside of Grappler's Keep. 4-star match. That was a good one, folks. All right, and now let us go to women's singles action here. As our women's Lady of Valor, Belle Sanders, has had a rivalry going with Komona. Komona does not like being our superhero. One of our superhero characters does not like the way that Belle Sanders does things and is trying to and is showing her displeasure inside the ring. Belle has the belt. She doesn't care how much she does as long as she keeps that belt under her wrap. So, let's get ready and get things started. As I think we're going to have some actual introductions this time. She's the best shot in the weird Wild West, willing to do whatever needs to be done, no matter what, especially if it means keeping that title belt. She got caught in that space-time vortex that pulled her, Goldie Boone, Curtis Powell, and Rufus Combs from their time period in the weird Wild West to the modern times. They are competing here as they try to find a way back. Belle's kind of enjoying herself now, especially since she's the champion. Coming out next is Komano. She's the green member of the superhero group known as the Lightning League. Defending here, he's out to defend the world and the ring here in Grappler's Keep from all threats. She's definitely made a name for herself and developed quite a following here on Grappler's Keep. As she salutes the crowd once again. Which one, for Komona or for Belle Sanders? All right, looks like we're set and ready to go here. There's the bell. And here we go. Komona's not wasting any time. Tries to go for the toss into the corner, but Belle blocks that. And now a good big knee to the head. As Belle tries to take control early, scoops her up. Spins her around, big spinning slam there, and already hooking the leg. Ref a little caught by surprise, but only a 2 count. Komona gets back to her feet, but not before Belle Sanders gets a hold, and a nasty DDT. Belle going right after, quick kick by Komona to get free. Hard whip into the corner. Big running elbow shot, and Belle goes down. Big stomp to the chest. Belle rolls away from the corner. Nasty leg drop, leaping over the rope onto the ring apron. Komona's already going up top rope. Goes for the moonsault and nails it. Nice kick there. Celebrates a little bit now. Focuses back in on Belle. Goes for some ground and pound. Celebrates a little bit as Belle gets up. Ready for it, but Belle has the advantage here. Some quick knees to the gut. And down goes Komona. Flips her over. And a big German suplex. Komona goes outside to regroup. Belle comes right after and Kimona's ready with a big series of kicks. Bell catches one, spins her around, and spins her right into a forearm. Now has the headlock. Looks like she may have snuck a shot to the eyes there. Big kick. Kimona kicks free whatever Bell had planned there. And Bell gives it back. Now, big series of kicks and strikes. Wraps her up. Face plant straight down. Big stomp to the gut. Big stomp to the back. Pulls her up. Hard whip into the stairs. And kind of a running moonsault there. Pulls Bell up. Looks like she's going to go back inside the ring at the count of 7. Maybe get a count out win. Nope. Bell's got everything, all the marbles back in place. Makes her way back in. Kimona waiting for her. Hard whip into the ropes. Scoops her up, and Bell hits a big tornado DDT. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Flexes for the crowd. Kimona gets right back up. Running clothesline. Another running clothesline. Kick attempt by Bell misses. Nice spin into a leg sweep there by Kimona. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Pulls Bell up to her feet. Swing and a miss, trying to grab a hold. Big series of kicks to the hamstring by Bell. Now some forearm strikes. Nice fisherman suplex. Kimona trying to roll away. Bell helps her roll in position, and now she goes for the ground and pound. Pulls Kimona up to her feet. Big clothesline, another clothesline. Kick by Kimona, misses, and nice little spinning leg sweep of her own. Bell celebrates a little bit. Grabs the leg. Big stomp right to the hamstring. And now looks like she wants to go upstairs. Top rope. Big elbow drop. Kimona trying to get to her feet. Wraps her up. Big slam straight down. Hits the tumbleweed. Goes for the pin. But no. Only a 2 count. Bell can't believe it. Kimona rolls out of the way. Trying to recover. Bell mocking her to get up. She does. Suicide dive, but nobody home. Kimona was ready for it. Big kick. Another big kick. A third. Grabs the arm. Massive Russian leg sweep. Pulls her up to her feet. Quick kick. As the count goes to 3. Kimona throws Bell back inside the ring. She's going to go upstairs. As Bell gets to her feet. Comes back down. Bell went for a half-hearted leg drop kick there. Didn't quite work. Big stomp there by Kimona. Grabs the legs. Double leg drop right on the solar plexus. Pulls her up. Big spinning kick. She hits the cyclone. Goes for the pin. She got Kimona by surprise, but only a 2 count. And Bell's wondering what she's got to do to put the superhero away. As Kimona slowly gets to her feet. Big kick again, another series of kicks. Scoops her up. Gonna big Samoan drop. Kimona gets right back up. Grabs Bell by the hair, puts her up on the ropes. Now whips her across the ring. Massive drop kick, but misses. Bell was able to stop. Kimona kicks Bell away from whatever she had planned there. Shooting star press. Waits, goes after Bell once again there in the corner. Big stomp to the chest. Leaps over, and that leg drop again. Pulls her up. Drop kick to the back. Big soccer kick. It's going upstairs. Big body splash. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. Only a 2 count. Backs up. Pulls Bell up to her feet. Runs in and hits Green Thunder. Hooks the leg. And that will finish off Bell Sanders. Kimona celebrates the victory. Bell tries to get a cheap shot in. Kimona's ready for it. Puts her into the ropes. Clotheslines her out of the ring. And Kimona, with her theme music starting once again, is able to celebrate a big victory here. And with that, she has clinched a contract for the Fiendish Stockade. She will go into the Fiendish Stockade with Bell Sanders with a shot at the Lady of Valor Women's Championship. And now we go on to our title defenses here. For those of you not familiar, the Hunter's Mark is our fighting championship that we have here on Grappler's Keep. Every time we have a stream, whether it's a premium live event or a regular stream like this, the belt must be defended unless there's extenuating circumstance as to why not. If you successfully defend and bear the Hunter's Mark 4 matches in a row, you automatically get a title shot for either the Lady of Valor or the Master of Melee Championship. Warble is in her second time bearing the Hunter's Mark, and she'll do that tonight against our Noir Speakeasy owner and Gun Mall, Annabelle Dukes. All right, here come our competitors. Coming out first, it is Annabelle Dukes, the toughest lady or person in general on the west side of town. She runs the Fresh Fantasy Speakeasy. And she... Don't let her feminine looks distract you. She can be very vicious if you get on her bad side. As she waits for her opponent to enter. And here comes the bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. She is our Kenku Rogue. She is Warble. She may be a rogue, but she is quickly becoming a fan favorite here in Grappler's Keep. Likes the shadows. Fights better outside the ring than inside, she feels. And with her, no trust is earned or given. What you see is what you get. And she has attracted quite a following here inside Diet Water Arena. As you can see, she proudly wears that belt around her waist, something she didn't have, a shiny she didn't have to steal. And there's the belt that they're fighting for here tonight, the Women's Hunter's Mark. All right. And looks like we're set to go. Warble has the belt on her shoulder. Hands it over to the ref. Shows it to Annabelle. She's held the belt once before. She would love to have it back. Holds it up for all to see. Annabelle looks relaxed. Warble is jiving and ready to go. There's the bell, and here we go. And Warble goes right in with a quick Hurricane Rana. Going right after Annabelle here. Reverse DDT. Tries to get the crowd going as Annabelle gets up to her feet. Annabelle grabs the arm, flips it down, still hangs onto it. Handstand doing a double knees into the arm. Big kick there. Hard whip into the ropes. Kind of waits for Warble to come back around, gets the kick in. Warble whips Annabelle hard into the corner. Big forearm shot. Pulls her out and alley-oop some power bomb. Big stomp to the leg. Warble still going right after Annabelle there. Big stomp there. Now big stomp right onto the arm. Pulls her up to her feet. Hard rip. Nope. Annabelle, ripcords her into a lariat. Slams the arm down. And now the ground and pound begins. Warble's more of an athletic aerial type of person, but she's not afraid to go rough and tumble if she needs to. Pulls Annabelle up to her feet. Quick kick to the gut. Big series of strikes there. Keeps them up. Pulls her up. Big body slam. And now hooks the leg. She thinks she's done enough, but nope. Only a 1 count. Still early. Wipes the dust off her feet. Grabs the legs of Annabelle, but Annabelle pushes her off. As Annabelle waits for Warble to get up, and Warble gets quick strikes and goes up. Another quick Hurricane Rana. Quick kick. Trying to go for the mocker, but no. Annabelle fights her way free. Grabs the arm, flips her down again. Handstand into the double knees once again. Pulls her up to her feet. Has her up. And hits her in the speakeasy. But no, Warble's able to kick out at 2. She thought she might have had it there. She's waiting for Warble to get up. Tries to look like she's going to go for the fedora there, but Warble gets herself free. And massive DDT, the Warbler's call. Hooks the leg. But no, Annabelle kicks free. She thought she had it right then and there. Warble going upstairs. Are we going to see the Kenku flip? Nope, she's waiting for Annabelle to get up. Leaps, big body splash. Kept it simple. And now the ground and pound begins again. Pulls her up, big kick to the back. Slams the arm down. Pulls her up to her feet. Annabelle's ready, big headbutt, and down goes Warble. Annabelle goes up second rope to celebrate. But Warble's ready for her as soon as she gets back down. But hard whip into the corner goes the Kenku. Pulls her out, head into the turnbuckle again. Holds her up and a big punch right to the gullet, it looks like. Big stomp to the chest and some more pressing right on the sternum. Trying to take the air out of the sails of Warble. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But no, only a 2 count. Annabelle thought the count was slow. Ref's been consistent. Pulls her up. Quick kick to the gut, big series of strikes. Warble blocks that one there. Goes up, big Hurricane Rana again. Pulls her up. Quick kick, but no, Annabelle blocks it. Hits with a big punch there. Keeps going with the strikes. Quick kick. Wraps her up. And hits the fedora. The swinging neck breaker hooks the leg. This could do it. But no. Warble kicks free. And now good old-fashioned cross faces there by Annabelle. As she waits for Warble to get to her feet. She's got her. She's going to get the last word. And hits it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And somehow Warble kicks free again. Annabelle is beside herself. She's wondering what she's got to do to put this Kenku away. She's got to stay focused. Goes for a standing Shooting star press, but misses, gets scooped up. Sidewalk slam, straight down. Big stomp to the face by Warble. Annabelle's back up to her feet. Ref was kind of blocking unintentionally. Annabelle getting up to her feet. Quick kick. Wraps her up and hits the Warbler's call again. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Warble successfully again bears the Women's Hunter's mark. That is her second defense. Annabelle gave her everything she could give her, even the last word, but it wasn't enough. The last word was gotten by the Warbler's call and brings the victory to Warble. Annabelle's out there on the ring apron trying to figure out what went wrong. Warble just had a little bit more tonight. She's halfway to a title shot. 4.5-star match, an instant classic. That was a good one. And now we will go to the Men's Hunter's mark. Novar Xanatrone, our Earth Genasi. It'll be going up against our High Elf, Killaran Sparkshard. It'll be the Cleric of the Forge versus the Elemental Wizard. Who will prevail? We will soon find out. Let me get a quick drink of diet water here. And coming up, if he wins this belt, how would he say it would be? It would be nothing short of... It is Killaran Sparkshard, our most glorious elemental wizard. He is the most powerful and glorious wizard in Grappler's Keep, if not the entire world. Just ask him. He will tell you so. So he makes his way down towards the ring. I don't think he's held the Hunter's mark yet. He may have, but I don't think so. This would be his first time holding a title belt. And I'm sure he feels it would be the start of a glorious reign as champion. As he gets himself psyched up and ready for the match, he will have his hands full, that is for sure. All right, looks like he's about set and ready to go. He's got an ego as big as a fireball. And looks like with that, he's ready to go. And here comes his opponent, the bearer of the Men's Hunter's mark, the Earth Genasi, Cleric of the Forge. It is Novar Xanatrone. He's a Cleric of the Forge. He was expelled from his temple when they wanted to use what he felt was inferior materials. And because of that, he carries a chip on his shoulder, the size of the hammer he has tattooed to his shoulder. Holding that belt proudly. This is his second time as holder of the belt. All right, looks like he's getting himself ready to go here. Holds the title up for everyone to see. Crowd's kind of split with him. And again, this is the belt that they are competing for here tonight. This is the Men's Hunter's Mark. And with that, let's take it back to our announcer inside the ring. Novar Xanatrone holding it up for everyone to see. Hands it over to the ref. This is his second time bearing the Men's Hunter's Mark. Karen says, yeah, that's the belt I'm taking home with me tonight. Ref holds it for everyone to see. Kelleran's ready to go. Novar loose and set. He was already taking steps toward. They meet in the center. And Novar wastes no time pulling Kelleran over to the ropes. Big chop. Grabs the leg, wraps it around the rope. Presses on the bottom one for leverage. Pulls him up into a reverse Boston Crab. He's going to try to make him tap out early. Kelleran's able to reverse out of it. We'll see how much damage it may have done early. Wraps him up. Goes for a big suplex, showing he can do the power moves if he needs. Big knee drop. Another quick kick out of Kelleran. Now poses for the crowd as Novar gets up. Novar takes advantage. Whips him into the ropes. Shoulder block goes nowhere. Quick kick by Kelleran to get free. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry. It's going to drop him right onto the top rope. Big kick to the back. Flips him over. Hooks the leg. Only a 1 count. Novar back to his feet. Pulls him down. Has the crossface going. Trying to slow Novar down. Maybe get a submission. Nope. Rolls free. Kick to the gut by Novar. Kelleran swings for a strike as well. Grabs the arm and a massive Russian leg sweep by Novar. Stands over Kelleran, waiting for him to get up. Quick strike there. Scoops him up. Fisherman suplex towards the ropes. And now Kelleran rolls outside and Novar comes around the other way. Throws him hard into the steel steps. Novar has the champion's advantage. He can win. He can lose by disqualification or countout and not lose the belt. Knee drop right onto the skull of Kelleran, who gets right back, who gets up, gets scooped up. Kelleran reverses it into a reverse DDT. Pulls him up. Wraps him up. Quick snap. Suplex into the steps. Novar gets up and throws Kelleran right into the steps again. I think he caught the corner with his gut. Novar back inside the ring. He waits for Kelleran to come in. Kelleran's ready with some quick strikes. Scoops him up. Nice little power slam there. Hooks the leg. But only a 1 count. Big knee drop there. Waits for him to go him up. Goes for double axe handle, but Novar was ready. Blocked that. Wraps him up. Belly to belly slam. Killoran slow to get up. Novar's got him by the arm. Kick to the chest. Unable to block. Another kick and then pulls him into a lariat. Pulls the arm out. Big stomp right at the shoulder. Pulls him up to his feet. And just a massive strike to the forehead there. I think he drew blood. Novar's going upstairs. You don't see him going up like this too often. Big body splash. Nails Killoran. Big stomp. Looks like he's pounding out the iron. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Killoran kicks out. Killoran rolls outside and Novar's there ready for him. Killoran reverses things, throws Novar back inside the ring. Killoran working his way around. Novar sitting on the top turnbuckle waiting for Killoran to come in. Killoran takes advantage, gets a couple strikes in, and then knocks him clear off onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Killoran saying, I can go pound for pound with you. Get back in here. Killoran does. And he grabs Novar, brings him over to the opposite side of the ropes. Wraps his arm around, pulling on it, using the middle rope for some extra leverage. Pulls him down, going for the crossface again. Again, trying to get the submission from Novar. Novar's able to roll free once again. Quick kick to the gut. Big series of strikes. Big European uppercut there. Another one. Scoops him up. Big fall away slam. And now looks like he wants to do something here. And he hits him with the no dross. But he gets tangled in the ropes. Slams him back down. Daring Killoran to get up. He doesn't, so now he goes for the arm, holds it down, stomps right on the hand again and again. Stands over him, and now just going for a blatant choke here. Holds it as long as he's legally allowed. Big stomp on the arm once again. Big ground and pound, and just slams his face onto the floor. He's going to go upstairs again. Big elbow drop from the top rope. Hooks the leg. This might do it. And it does. And Novar Xanatrone successfully bears the men's hunter's mark. That is his second time. He's halfway to a title shot himself. So, the ref hands him the belt. Novar smiling as he holds the belt. Probably feels he could probably make one himself better. But holds it up in victory nonetheless. A big victory for our Cleric of the Forge. Climbs to the corner, holds it up for all to see. Holds it up in victory. A big win for Novar as he keeps the belt at least another week. Straps it on his shoulder. 3-star match. And now we got some triple threat matches coming your way. The first one, we have women's triple threat match here. Triple threat match. 3 people compete. All you have to do is either pin or submit one person. You do not have to defeat them both, so you can lose this match without losing the match. We have Analyth going up against Desiree Bouveau and Cheryl Aranoma. Coming out first, it's Desiree Bouveau. Belle of every ball, singer, dancer, performer of stage and ring. She is Desiree Bouveau, making quite a name for herself here in Grappler's Keep. She's had some pretty good matches. Be interesting watching her and Cheryl combat each other. The two are not exactly friendly with each other. Her next opponent is coming out. She holds Annalith holds the women's bag of holding. Novar holds it for the men. Carrying it out. She can cash it in at any time. That she so desires. Dark and dangerous, enticing and scary. She says no one ever forgets her. Sets the bag of holding down. It looks like she's set and ready to go. And here comes the final opponent here. Cheryl Aranoma, she's here to have fun and kick butt, preferably both at the same time. She's not scared to admit that she's got some attitude, and she carries that into the ring with her. This should be an interesting matchup. We have some different varieties of styles here in this one. Cheryl flexes for the crowd. Looks like we're set and ready to go. Desiree is ready, as is Annalith. She's saying, bring it. Cheryl looks like she's loose as well. There's the bell, and Annalith and Desiree go at it first. Big elbow shot. Cheryl goes right after Annalith. Gets her up on the shoulders, and a fireman's carry, and a nice little neck breaker there. Desiree now goes after Cheryl, quicking some kicks and strikes. Annalith goes after Cheryl as well, hard whipping in the corner, and a chop block from behind onto Annalith. Nice toe drop takedown by Desiree. Walks all over the back. Wraps her up, face plant, straight down. Now Cheryl goes after Desiree, pulls her up and just powers her straight down. Just grabs the leg and pulls and throws her across. Now goes after Annalith, swing and a miss. Annalith gets her with a big running clothesline. And Desiree throws Annalith down. Cheryl goes after Desiree, scoops her up in that torture rack position again, and the neck breaker straight down. Annalith grabs the leg as Cheryl drops right down on the knee. And big forearm shot straight down. Desiree comes back in. She'll watch and wait. Throws Cheryl down, and Desiree comes right after her, but Annalith's ready. Ripcords her in an elbow, and a big boot by Cheryl onto Annalith. Now goes over to Desiree. Has her in the headlock, spins her around, throws her down. Annalith swings and misses, misgauges it. Cheryl pulls ripcord of Annalith into a shoulder block. Cheryl goes right after, gets a lariat on Desiree, goes for the pin, but Annalith's able to stop it immediately. One-legged Boston Crab by Annalith onto Sherilyn. Desiree looked like she was going to the toy box, but then got in there quickly to try to prevent the submission. Big forearm shot by Desiree. Electric chair drop by Cheryl onto Desiree. And a big running clothesline again by Annalith. Cheryl's right back up, walks into a big boot from Annalith. Now Desiree has her wrapped up. They're going to double team here. Double suplex by Desiree and Cheryl, and now they go right after each other. Desiree's trying to pull. Now a double team onto Cheryl. Annalith doesn't waste any time going after Desiree there. Grabs the leg of Cheryl, going for a heel hook. Desiree's watching what happens. Ref kind of gets in the way, swing and a miss by Desiree. Annalith wraps her up. Hooks the leg. She's got her locked in for the man killer, but didn't work. Desiree back up, hits some elbow shots. Kendo stick by Cheryl. No DQs here. Gets a shot in, but Desiree steals it back. Gets a shot in on Cheryl. Annalith makes her drop it. Whips her in. Toe drop takedown by Annalith. Cheryl's back up. Desiree's outside the ring. It's just Cheryl and Annalith right now. Pulls her out of the corner. Hip toss across the ring. Pulls her up. Annalith punches her way free. Desiree sits back and watches. Annalith brings Cheryl to the ropes. Going to set up a double team, a double neck breaker there onto Cheryl. And Annalith locks up Desiree into the Black Widow, but doesn't go anywhere. Whip into the rope, shoulder blocks go nowhere. Cheryl grabs a hold of Annalith, whips her hard into the corner, grabs the kendo stick. Rams her right in the gut with it. Another shot with the kendo stick. Swing and a miss on that one. Annalith knocks it free. Slams the head of Cheryl down. She rolls outside. Desiree's ready. Wraps her up. Hooks the leg. Has her in pillow. Has her in the kiss goodnight, but no, was not able to get the pin. Big super kick. Grabs a hold of Cheryl. Wraps her up. Abdominal stretch, trying to go for a submission. Tries to get herself free, goes up. Big rolling head scissors. And Cheryl gets loose. Drop kick, but doesn't do much against Desiree. Trying to pull the jaws apart on Cheryl there. Annalith waits for her time, goes right after Desiree, hooks the leg. Single leg. Boston Crab. Cheryl not moving, trying to get submission on Desiree. As she fights it, Cheryl now getting up to her feet. She now sees what's going on and breaks it up with a sliding drop kick. Goes right after Annalith. Pulls her into a big clubbing forearm. Still has the Greco-Roman knuckle lock on the leg. Lariat. Pulls her up. Into another lariat. Now turns around and Desiree's waiting for her. Swing and a miss. And she celebrates. Cheryl comes right after her though. Lifts her up. Hits the bigger, badder butter knife. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But no, Annalith is there to stop it. Annalith goes right after Cheryl as Desiree rolls outside the ring. Toe drop takedown. Flips her over, hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But no, Cheryl kicks out. Pulls Cheryl up and no, Cheryl gets free, kicks the hamstring. Locks her up, another kick to the gut. Big series of strikes, the kendo stick back in the hands of Desiree. Nice German suplex by Annalith. And she gets knocked twice with the kendo stick. Third time is blocked. Annalith uses it on Desiree. Second strike, a third. Swing and a miss. A forearm to the back by Desiree onto Annalith. Into the ropes. Toe drop takedown. And Cheryl's got a baseball bat. Swing and a miss. Gets her with that one. And another one on Desiree and another one. Desiree knocks it free. Spins her around. Big forearm shot. Another big forearm shot. Another. Wraps her up. And the big flip down. Schoolgirl roll up. 1, 2. And Angela gets there just before the third count. Grabs the arm. Wraps her up. Wraps her up in the man killer. 1, 2. And no, Cheryl kicks out. Angela thought she had it there. Now goes after Desiree, flips her over, grabs the legs. Big stomp to the solar plexus. Desiree rolls free, sliding drop kick onto Cheryl. As Angela tries to figure out a way to win this. Big shot with the baseball bat, swing and a miss. Gets Cheryl again. Big clothesline, and Annalith is outside the ring. Cheryl has the baseball bat again. She comes outside the ring going after Desiree. Desiree knocks it loose. Scoops her up. Has her locked in. Inverted DDT. Kendo stick in the arms of Annalith, who gets Desiree twice. Swing and a miss on the third. Big clothesline by Annalith. Cheryl goes after Desiree, but gets an elbow to the face. Thrown back inside the ring. Annalith comes after her. Annalith throws Desiree inside the ring. And now has the kendo stick once again. Big strike onto Desiree. Desiree with a big clubbing forearm shot. Cheryl wraps her up, scoops her up. The bigger, badder butter knife. Schoolgirl roll up. And Cheryl Aranoma wins the women's triple threat match. Man, we saw it going all over the place in this one. So many close pinfalls to get broken up. But the victory goes to our fantasy fighter, Cheryl Aranoma. Looks over her shoulder at the crowd and her opponents. Little smug victor there. 4.5 stars. That was a good one. All right, now it's time for some men's triple threat action. We have tonight Vin Blasteem, Curtis the Pistol Powell, and out of the 3 kobolds with the trench coat, Miney. Let's see if the men can put on as good a show with as the women. Coming out first, he is also out of the Weird Wild West. He's a gunslinger. Has seen many strange sights even before he entered the portal and arrived here while being chased by Rufus Combs. Curtis, the Pistol Pal, making his way down. He, along with Loro Dubdar, serve with under Jarduk Munka as members of the Triangle, the dictatorial faction that Jarduk is setting up as he intends to solidify his hold on the Master of Melee Men's Championship belt and to try to all together rule Grappler's Keep the way he did his home planet. Curtis is not well liked, as you can see. He's a bit of it, more than a bit of an outlaw. All right, looks like he's set and ready to go. And coming out will be the first of his two other opponents. He is our Goliath Bard. He is Vin Blasteem, our heavy metal bard. He feels his real weapons are his musical instruments. That he is just as strong without them inside the ring. He knows how to get the crowd going. Looks like he's set and ready. Looks things over. I think he's ready to go. All right, that's 2 of our 3. We have 1 more to go. His manager, Mo, I can't bring managers out for these specialty matches like triple threats, so he's going to come out by himself. Part of the 3 kobolds with the trench coat. He is Miney. Part of the trio of Eeny, Meeny, Miney, and their manager is Mo. He represents the 3 kobolds and the trench coat. As you can see, the kobolds here are not very well liked. They feel with the help of with Mo leading them, they can rule the world. And they're not afraid of anyone. All right, looks like Curtis is set, as is Vin. Miney looks like he's relaxed and ready to go. There's the bell. And Vin and Miney go right after he scoops him up on his shoulders. Miney gets free, though. Gets a strike in, though, but Curtis goes after Miney, whips him hard into the corner, and then a big shoulder block by Vin, who goes back after Miney. Miney gets shot in. Powell, springboard drop kick. I didn't see what happened to Miney there. He may have been part of collateral damage. Curtis slaps him upside the face, goes down. Vin comes after Curtis. Curtis gets a fist in. Hard rip in the corner. No, pulls him back into a hip toss. Miney hits him with a running 5-arm. Pulls Curtis up. Big forearm shot again. And here comes Vin. Flips around the arm and turns it into a DDT. Vin's rolling outside. Curtis pulls Miney up. Old-fashioned Alabama slam. Grabs the arm. Big Russian leg sweep. Looks like Vin's ready to come back in as Miney rolls out. Comes after Curtis from behind. Kind of a sling blade maneuver there. Scoops him up. And drops him right onto the rope. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. Miney's able to break it up. I thought it looked like Miney wanted to try German suplex Vin, but Vin pulls the arms loose, whips him into the corner. Curtis takes advantage, gets the shot in, brings Miney down, but only doesn't get the count. Springboard dropkick, nobody home. Springboard drop by Curtis finds somebody. Vin grabs the steps, says no one to hit it with, now just goes after Curtis the old-fashioned way. Big series of strikes, scoops him up. Nice Northern Lights suplex, now comes after Miney. Big series of kicks, and down he goes. Quick kick by Miney gets him free from that. Curtis is up. Whips Vin hard into the wall. Now Miney comes after him from behind, and nice little German suplex by Miney. Goes after Vin. Throws Vin into the wall. Then Curtis tries to throw Miney somewhere, but there's nowhere for him to go. It's too crowded. Now has Miney by the back of the neck. Double team here. Body drop straight down by Miney onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Everyone's trying to figure out where to go. There's no countouts. Miney comes up kicking. Big super kick. Curtis comes in with a quick punch. Now Vin throws Curtis right into the steps. Big forearm to the back as Miney watches. Scoops him up. Olympic slam. Miney trying to figure out somewhere to get there. Now he's going to go the other way. It looks like Vin's bleeding a little bit. Goes back after Curtis. Throws Vin back into the ring. Now goes after Miney. Scoops him up. Fireman's carry. It's going to snake eyes him right on the ring apron. And here comes Vin back outside. Coming after Curtis. Gut wrench suplex. Miney comes after him. Throws Vin into the ring apron. Curtis throws Miney down towards the wall. And follows him up. Vin flexes and now goes for the crossface. Has it locked in on Miney. Submissions don't count outside the ring. Miney's able to roll out of it. And a big boot by Vin onto Curtis. Wraps him up. Just throws him into the wall. Miney sits back and waits. Now Vin goes after him. Throws him down the way towards the steps. Goes back after Curtis. Into the ring post. Waits for Curtis to get up. Big clubbing forearm. And now Miney's back up on his feet as Vin pulls Curtis up. Miney comes after Vin, throws Vin down the way towards the corner. Now comes after Curtis. Throws Curtis back in the ring. Follows up afterwards. Everyone's back inside now. Big clubbing shot by Vin onto Miney. Misses. Kurt tries to take advantage, but Vin blocks that. He goes up, spins around, hooks the leg, but after that poison Rana there, now Vin just scoops up Miney, slams him straight down, hooks the leg, goes for the pin. Curtis is up in time for the save. Nice running. It looked like he's going for a neck break, but Vin turned it over. Back body drop. Big clubbing forearm again onto Miney. Curtis wraps him up. Hits him with the shootout. Only gets a 2 count. Miney's still outside. Curtis goes outside. He's going to the toy box. As Vin waits outside, now comes out. Big leaping forearm knocks the bat away from Curtis. Vin has the kendo stick. Throws Curtis in. Miney blocks the kendo stick from being used with a big series of strikes to slow Vin down. Over the rope leap by Curtis onto Miney. But Vin's waiting for him. Scoops him up. And snake eyes right onto the ring apron. Miney throws Vin back inside the ring. Now goes after Curtis. And Curtis throws Miney into the ring. Vin comes outside. More of this match has been outside the ring than in it. Vin picks up the steps once again. And Curtis comes up from behind and bulldogs Vin onto the Eldritch Blast safety mats. Vin comes up, running knee misses. Curtis wraps him up. Big DDT. And now Miney's carrying the steps from the other side, brings them in. Tries to hit Curtis and misses. He hits that time as Vin's thrown back inside the ring. He tries to pick up the other stairs. Curtis is waiting for him. Wraps him up, headlock. Poke to the eyes, it looks like. Vin gets a shot in on Curtis, and now we got all sorts of traffic there in the corner. Picks him up. Powerbomb! The steps blocking Vin and Miney from getting to each other. Now Vin gets a shot in. Scoops him up. Pump handle suplex. Picks up the stairs. Uses them on Miney. Curtis knocks him loose. Shot to the gut. Throws Vin down the way. Now goes after Miney. Wraps him up. Assisted suplex over the shoulder and down as he mocks Miney. Vin slowly getting up further down the way. Curtis's focus is on Miney right now. Throws him hard into the wall. Now sees Vin. Vin scoops him up. Bear hug suplex, for lack of a better way of describing it. And now Curtis comes with some strikes of his own. Headbutt again. Vin goes down. Miney's back at it. Curtis goes after Miney. Throws him down out of the way. Vin woozy on his feet as Curtis tries to pick up the steps. Vin knocks them loose. Throws Curtis back inside the ring. Miney outside the ring picks up a kendo stick. Big shot there. Now he's trying to cast sleep onto Curtis. I think Miney hit the ref as much as he hit anyone else. Nice neck breaker though. Goes after the kendo stick. Tries to hit Vin with it, but it looks like it bounced off him. Scoops him up. Northern Light suplex. As he waits for Miney to get up. And he's going to cast sleep on him. As Curtis watches, now he breaks it up. Curtis comes after him. Ripcord into a lariat, hooks the leg, goes for the pin. But no. Only 2 count. Vin rolls outside. Curtis goes after Miney. Big strike there. Waits for him to come around. Miney ready. Big clothesline. Pulls him up to his feet. Big spinning kick. Hits the watch me fly. But Vin's there to break up the pin. Wraps him up over the shoulder throw. Waits for Curtis to get up. Whoop, that's how long this match has been going. The controller turned off. Big kicks. And big clubbing forearm. Down he goes. Now he goes after Miney's. Curtis rolls out. Ground and pound by Vin. Miney unable to defend himself. Pulls him up to his feet. Big punch again. And now he's going to cast sleep. Is Curtis going to get there in time? No! Miney submits. Curtis took too long. Vin's not taking chances. He's going after Curtis anyway. But now the match is over, and your winner is Vin Blaspheme. There you see the final casting of the sleep spell. Curtis took a little bit too long flexing out there. Didn't get there in time. Miney taps out. And the victory goes to a bloodied and bruised Vin Blaspheme. The Heavy Metal Bard pulls out a big win here tonight. 3.5 stars. And now we have our final match of the night. Our main event. We have the Paladins, Othniel, and Scandalon Obadias IV going up against the Brotherhood of Cthulhu, Lionel Hawk, and Zebulon Banks. This will be a non-title match, but depending on what the Brotherhood does here, could get them a title shot. And coming out first, it is our tag team champions. They are the official Knights of the Realm. Othniel in the black and gold. Scandalon Obadias IV in the blue and silver. Wearing those belts proudly that they won in the men's tag team tournament. To start things off. To them, the ring is holy. The ring is sacred, just like their temple. And they treat it as such and feel that all should treat it that way. And they are set and ready to go, it looks like. They look over the crowd. They are set. They are focused. They are ready. Excuse me there, everyone. And now they wait for their opponents, a very formidable team in themselves. Maybe perhaps the exact opposite of what the Paladins represent. They are the Brotherhood of Cthulhu. They embrace the great old ones and feel that we should be doing the same. And they intend to lead everyone to that acceptance and realization. As you can see, they are not popular with their beliefs. All right, looks like it's going to be Scandalon starting things off against Zebulon. There's the bell, and here we go. Zebulon wastes no time, wraps him up. Reverse skull breaker. Big stomp to the back. Pulls him up, slams the face straight down. Wraps him up. Nice rolling neck breaker there. Wraps him up, and a big German suplex, showing that they can go power and strong. Celebrates a little bit, gives Scandalon the opportunity. Grabs a hold of Zebulon, hard into the turnbuckle. Quick tag, the Paladins are known for that. Holds the arm out, Othniel goes up second rope, double axe handle right onto the arm. Springboard body splash. Caught Zebulon by surprise. Grabs the leg. Stomp right to the back of the hamstring. And with that, quick tag. In comes Scandalon again. Zebulon runs in with big shoulder block. Big series of strikes. Tries the big boot, but Scandalon catches it. Spins him around. Wraps him up. Ripcords him into a knife edge chop. Celebrates, and Zebulon catches him by surprise with a clothesline. Knocks him out of the ring and tags in Lionel Hawk. Goes for a drop kick and misses. Lionel saw it coming. Snap DDT. Scandalon tries to get to his feet. They hook up. Hard whip into the ropes. Nice kind of a modified Meteora there. And now a big kick to the back. Double stomp to the gut. Big kick there again. And now, nope, no tag. He's going outside. Goes up top rope. Scandalon watching, but not able to avoid the drop kick. Othniel wanting a tag. Lionel goes for the elbow drop and misses. Now a big boot by Scandalon, and now he will come tag. Nope. Lionel tries for a drop kick and misses, giving Scandalon time to tag. And here comes Othniel with the quick strikes. And now a clubbing forearm shot. And with that, it's another quick tag. Comes right after Lionel. Pulls him down. Ew, twisting neck breaker with the feet. Nice maneuver there. Pulls him up. Big knife edge chop. Big series of kicks. And pulls it. Some ripcord shots there. And here comes the tag. It looks like Scandalon was ready to do something, but Lionel got too far away. He's going to let the tag happen, and here comes Zebulon. Goes for a kick and misses. Lionel's in the way. Springboard drop kick of his own by Zebulon. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. But nope, Scandalon kicks out. Othniel did not have to rescue. Stomp misses as Scandalon rolls free. Wraps him up. Big German suplex. Shot here and now. He's going to try to cast the sleep spell. He's got the hold on. Lionel comes in for the save. Rafe and Scandalon chases him out. Zebulon goes outside the ring. Othniel watching over him, ties him up, throws him back into the ring for his partner. Scandalon was ready to go after him. Zebulon goes after Othniel, changes his mind as Scandalon comes in, hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Luthez press and comes quick with the haymakers. Pulls Scandalon up to his feet. Brings him over to the corner, hard into the turnbuckle. Elbows his way free. Gauntlet chop again. Pulls him up. Massive powerbomb, schoolboy roll up. Lionel's there to stop it. Scandalon goes right after Lionel. Shot to the back. Another shot to the back. Hard whip into the ropes. Now Zebulon, the legal man in the ring, is back up. Scandalon has him by the nape of the neck. Wraps the arm around the rope. Pulling on the second one for extra leverage. Gauntlet chop again. Strike back by Zebulon. That one blocked by Scandalon. Knocks him back to the ropes. Hard whip in the other side. Swing and a miss on that maneuver. Something happened to Zebulon there. Boot misses. Zebulon takes advantage. Hard whip across the way into the turnbuckle. Shots to the gut on Scandalon. He goes down. And now just going for the blatant chokehold here. Ref makes him break it, and he does. Scandalon pulls himself out of the corner. Zebulon hooks the leg going for the pin. Othniel comes in for the save. I think Scandalon kicking as well. Now Lionel goes after Othniel, throws him outside the ring. Meanwhile, Zebulon and Scandalon go after it. Massive DDT. And Zebulon takes a meditative pose, it looks like here. And now a big leg drop. Another big stomp. Has him down, gets some shots in, slams the face down. Scandalon trying to pull himself up onto the ropes there on the apron. Big forearm shot by Zebulon brings him in another strike. Big drop kick and down goes Scandalon. Looks like he might be bleeding. Spinning leg drop. Looks like Othniel's back up onto his feet. Zebulon's going after him. Nope, he's going to come back inside the ring and wait. Looks like now he's going over to Othniel. Gets a shot in on him. Lifts him up. And a shoulder drop right onto the ring apron. As Scandalon gets to his feet. Luthez press by Zebulon. Pulls him up to his feet. Throws Scandalon back inside the ring. Pulls him up to his feet. Grabs the arm. Hammerlocks it. Brings him down. Scandalon trying to punch his way free. And does. Wraps him up. Hooks him up. Going for the suplex and hits it. Scandalon moves towards the corner. Pulls Zebulon up. Pulls him up. Massive power bomb. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Lionel's there for the save. The smite wasn't quite enough. Into the ropes. Big butt bomb there. Zebulon pops right back up though. Shot to the gut on Scandalon. Shot to the head once again. Now hooks the leg. Thinks he's got a knockout. But no. Scandalon kicks free. Zebulon thought he had him. Big stomp to the back of the head again. And with that, there's the tag. And here comes Lionel Hawk. Scandalon ready. Kick misses. I think he's having trouble seeing. Maybe the blood in the eye. That kick hits. Now has him by the back of the neck. Hard into the turnbuckle. Gets the tag he desperately needs. Holds the arm out again. Double axe handle onto the wrist by Othniel. Wraps him up. Quick snap suplex. Hook's leg goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Zebulon didn't need to rescue. I think he hit more ref than he did Othniel. Othniel, nice hip toss. Into a slam. Here's the tag, and Scandalon's ready to come back in. Big strike there. Wraps him up, and he's going to cast sleep. He's got it locked in pretty good. Lionel's fighting it. And there's Zebulon for the save. Scandalon swings now. Spears Zebulon out of off the ring. Tags in Othniel as the count goes. Lionel is the legal man in the ring. Othniel waiting. Now goes after him. That'll, I think, will reset the count. Yeah, it does, but he throws him back in the ring. He wasn't looking for a count out. He sees Zebulon there in the way. Lionel tries for a shoulder block and misses. Ripcord into a gauntlet chop. Hooks the leg. Zebulon there for the save. Now Othniel goes after Zebulon. Nice hip toss suplex there, but nice little power slam of his own by Lionel in response. Big kick. I think Othniel blocked most of it. Wraps him up. Snap suplex again. Walks his way over. Big stomp to the head. And another. Waiting to see if Lionel responds. Now pulls him up to his feet. Goes for kick and misses. Kick to the hamstring by Lionel. Scoops him up. Leg sweep straight down. Pulls him up. Flips him over. Big stomp to the gut. Went for an Arkham stomp right there. And in his posing and meditation, Othniel's able to tag. And Scandalon is back in. Wraps him up. He's going for the smite. He hits it. And there's Zebulon with the sliding drop kick for the save. Hit the ref too. Scandalon pulls him up. Goes for gauntlet chop and misses. Lionel gets the strikes back. Hard whip into the corner. Pulls him out. He has him set up. Hits the dark drop. Pulls him up. Bring him over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Here's the tag. Some double team action here. Double whip into the rope. Big double elbows. Zebulon. There's the tag, and Othniel comes in. Swift move there by Scandalon. Othniel comes right after Zebulon. Scoops him up. Power slam straight down. He's going to go upstairs. He's waiting for Zebulon to get up. Lionel tries to get in the way, gets a shot in. Superman punch misses. Zebulon moves out of the way. Lionel was able to stall, gave him some time. Ghost tries to set up the submission move there. Scandalon was ready. Springboard, body splash, hooks the leg. But no, Zebulon kicks out. Lionel was not needed for the save. There's the tag, and Lionel's back in. Hard whip into the corner. Shot was blocked by Lionel, comes back out fighting. Wraps him up. Big suplex of his own. Hooks the leg, goes for the pin, and there's Scandalon. Back up on his feet there for the save. Pulls Othniel back up. Double hook. Brings him straight down. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin, but no. Scandalon with the save once again. Lionel chases him off. Goes for the Arkham Stomp, but nobody home. Nice spinning move there by Othniel, throwing Lionel into the ropes. Pulls him up. He's going to bring him over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. There's the tag. They're setting something up here. Enziguri kicked by Scandalon, holding him there onto the ropes. Double team shot. Double drop kicks. Scandalon, the man of the legal man in the ring with Lionel. Scandalon comes after him. Big forearm shot. Another forearm shot. Goes outside. Scoops him up. Drops him right onto the ring apron. Pulls him up to his feet. Lionel comes striking back. Throws Scandalon back into the ring. Poses for the crowd. Scandalon goes over to Zebulon. Gets a strike in. And now comes right after Lionel. Nice running drop kick. Lionel's down. Scandalon pulls him up. Wraps him up. Goes for the smite. Hits it. Hooks the leg. Goes for the pin. And Zebulon's there for the save once again. Grabs the leg of Lionel. Big stomp to the back of the hamstring. Pulls him up to his feet. Wraps him up. Going to take him to the corner. No, Lionel is going to elbow his way free instead. Wraps him up. Leg sweep straight down. Flips the arm up. Big stomp right onto the tricep. Hooks the leg. At the 1 count, Othniel's there for the save. Lionel pulls the arm. Big stomp once again. Pulls him up. Wraps him up and brings him straight down, almost like a pile driver. He's going to go upstairs and hits the Arkham Stomp. Hooks the leg. Othniel there for the save. Big stomp. Big boot by Scandalon. Here's the tag, and here comes Othniel. Comes right in. Hits a sling blade. Caught Othniel by surprise. He's going to come back into the ring. Lionel waiting for him. Hard whip into the ropes. Drops down. Swing and a miss on a forearm shot. Othniel stops himself on the other side. Comes in on his own. Nice Hurricane Rana. Throws him into the corner. Pulls him up. Big pinball between the two paladins. Pulls him out. Holds him in position. We're going to see the crossbow launch. Nailed him with the shoulder. Pulls him up to his feet. Big strike there. And again, he's going to cast sleep. He's got it locked in hard. Zebulon comes in. Barely gets the save in time. Lionel, leg trip again. And desperately needs to tag out and does. Here comes Zebulon. Scoops him up. Slams him down. And he's locking in the tentacle. Othniel tried to got the save in barely. Caused it break loose. Quick kick there by Zebulon. Nice clothesline. And again, here comes Lionel Hawk. Scandalon down on the mat. Big stomp. Elbow drop. Big stomp to the back again. Pulls him up. Another kick to the back. And with that, Scandalon rolls out and Lionel tags in Zebulon, who now goes after Othniel, goes after him. Drop kicks him off of the ring apron. Now comes after a woozy Scandalon. Wraps him up. German suplex there outside the ring. As the count goes to 2. Comes right back after Scandalon. Wraps him up. DDT. Brotherhood Cthulhu's been all over the Paladins and vice versa. Scandalon comes striking back. Scoops him up. Knee backbreaker. As Othniel's back up to his feet. His count goes to 7. Throws him down towards the ring. Scandalon being careful, coming in on the other side. Back in the count of 9. Brings him over to the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Quick tag. Some double team action here. Double whip into the ropes. Big double back body drop. As Othniel stands over Zebulon. Waits for him to get up. Scoops him up. Nails him with the glaive. And Scandalon's able to intercept Lionel. And the Paladins win the match. That one there, folks, was one for the ages. There you see the final move. A big move there. There you see the dark drop. But the Paladins, your Knights of the Realm Tag Team Champions, pull out a victory. A bloody one for Scandalon Obadias IV. But they take their pose. They take their victory pose there inside the ring. A 5-star match. We haven't had one of those in quite a while, everyone. That was a good one. And with that, that brings us to the end of tonight's show. We had a lot of good ones here tonight. A lot of good matches there tonight as we, again, are only 2 weeks away from the Fiendish Stockade Premium Live event. And things are going to get interesting for that one. We already know for sure our twin main events inside the Fiendish Stockade will be Kimona against Belle Sanders. Will be Jarduk Munka against Benvarde de Mustaine. Other matches will be coming up as well. It should be an interesting time. So, hope you enjoyed what you saw here. Tonight, our schedule the rest of the week is Monday is Family Night at the Emporium, as my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, or as we prefer to call it, The Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, as we are working our way through Mos Eisley right now, trying to gather up bricks and trying to 100% the game out. Wednesday is Baldur's Gate 3, where we're working through a story called The Legend of Ben de Mustaine, a gold dragonborn paladin. He and his party have been working their way through the mausoleum, which evidently held the Gauntlet of Shar. And it looks like we are about to put some orbs into place there that may take us somewhere else. Maybe we will find out what this mysterious night song really is as we are advancing through in this story. And then on get my brain working here. On Saturdays at 1 p.m. Hopefully we'll be back into the swing of things with Scion, Birth of the New Gods on Wandering DM's channel, as our demigods are in a city in the underworld, and it looks like we may be about to have a confrontation with the police in this underworld city. And then hopefully we'll be back here later on Saturday night for more Grappler's Keep as well. Let's see who is out and available to raid tonight. Okay, Prax is on. Let's go visit our good friend Prax. I know she was in here earlier, so we will check in on her. Very good friend. Prax, go with this before. All right, I got it spelled right the first time here. So we're going to go ahead and raid her. If you like what you see here, hang on. My nose bothering me there. Anyway, if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. The link is there in chat. We have some sections talking about the different games we do here and other things as well, whether it's creative endeavors or anything else you would like to talk about. We do have a special section called the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we believe in the power of prayer. We know it's real. We know it's powerful. We know it works. We've seen massive responsive answers to prayer within our church. Some things that would be nothing short of miracles. So we believe in the power of prayer. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there, and we will be praying for you. And this is not going to be a case of thoughts and prayers and then nothing happens. I keep a list on Evernote of everyone who's on my current prayer list and all that, so I can keep track of what's going on and keep track of who's all on it. So it will not be just something and nothing happens after that. So if you would like that kind of spiritual support, just place it there. If it's something that's a little personal or touchy that you don't necessarily want other people knowing exactly what's going on, but you still want that spiritual support, then just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know exactly what it is. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you just as hard as if we knew what was actually going on. So please take advantage of that if you would like that kind of spiritual support as well. All right, let's go ahead and start our raid. Oops. Helps if I... All right, hang on. Helps if I do the command correctly, wouldn't it? /raid. Then her name. All right. Let's go ahead and start the raid there. She is probably doing her book club stuff here tonight. So, thank you all for joining us. Look forward to seeing you all again. And until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays. But there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.